The Innovation Studio is really the starting point for us, and just kind of thinking through what our ideas are and what the possibilities were.
We had no idea where to go. We're nurses. We speak our own language, and not knowing what to do or where to go, we came to the Innovation Studio.
Myself and a few team members, Barb Potts and Lindsay Ring and Michelle Kuhn, we were all part of a work group called the CAUTI Prevention Work Group. So CAUTI stands for Catheter-Associated Urinary Tract Infections. One of the things that we found were patients with urinary catheters, the catheter drains urine into a bag. And those bags are really difficult to manage after you're walking and moving around. It's really difficult for patients to figure out where to place them as you're walking, what to do with them at the home environment.
So one of the items that brought us to identify the need for this device was that nurses have occasionally used either gloves around an IV pole or a tourniquet around an IV pole to secure the urinary drainage bag, and that's not what those devices are made for, and therefore not the right thing to do. We found that we have a gap, and we'd like to create a device that would fill that gap to help be a securement device for urinary drainage bags.
So we talk a lot about innovation in the studio in terms of noticing and finding the pain points throughout the day that you experience. Innovation is that moment where you decide to do something about it, where you decide to, problem solve instead of just enduring, this pain point that you're experiencing.
This is the Bag Below Bladder Buddy, the B3 Buddy, and we were able to test this as a feasibility study on real patients in the hospital setting. So we found that it actually worked on real people.
Karen Mead and her team have gone through what's called the iterative design process to come up with this final product that's in its provisional patent phase.
We've worked with engineers from the Centers for Design and Manufacturing Excellence over the College of Engineering, so they've helped refine the prototype, and we're still working on being able to create production-ready materials and product.
My dream for this product is that it would be available to all patients who have the need for the use of this device, and it would help the patients remain infection-free, at the same time increasing their ability to mobilize and get around and do activities of daily living.
One of the goals that we work toward here at the Innovation Studio is to remind people that they can take agency with the ideas that they have.
If you have an idea, utilize your resources here at Ohio State and coming to the Innovation Studio. We oftentimes collaborate within the hospital setting, but there are a lot of opportunities outside of the hospital to bring your ideas that would make a huge impact within the hospital.